I'm over here at the Park Hyatt. Shanna Sweeney is joining me now, and you have some awesome things going on this week.
We most definitely do. Tonight we have, for our Masters in Food and Wine series that we're doing with our Summer Libations program, we are featuring Seven Hermits, which is a brewery out of Eagle, and they brew a lot of amazing stuff down there. So we'll be doing some beer tasting with some elevated pub-style food pairings. So that should be a lot of fun. So
awesome.
One of the beers we'll be showcasing, I think we'll be doing 4 tonight, is the Haystacker Amber Ale. So I know that those guys down there brew it with some Belgian-style candies, so you'll get a lot of that malty, caramely flavors, and that beautiful amber color will come right out. And this is one of their lowest ABVs, so you can definitely have several of these and not feel a little...
I know you were talking about the beers, and when it's a brewery, their percentages are so much higher than just maybe like a Pabst or a Bud Light,
Yeah.
and by the end, you might have 4 beers, and you're thinking to yourself, whoa, where did the night go?
Yeah.
I have no idea, but that's a good one. That's one of my favorite ones, the Haystacker. You like that one as well?
Absolutely. And what's fun is they do this series where they name them after some bike trails down in Eagle. So I think that also gives a shout out to the Valley. So I think that's amazing. Another one that we'll be showcasing tonight is the Bruiser IPA. This is your standard IPA, so you get a lot of those earthy, piney flavors. I think it's about 6.5%, but when you're pairing it with foods, you should be pretty good.
So let's talk a little bit about the foods that you're having tonight and pairing with the beers. What can we expect to have there?
So I would say that chef's probably going to pull out a lot of the flavors, the carameliness out of the amber ale, and some of those earthy tones out of the Bruiser.
So they just moved locations as well, if you didn't know this. Now they are in the old Capitol building downtown in Eagle, and it's an awesome location. It's huge, and they have pool tables, and you can sit out on the patio. They do live music, so it's really fun, and they brew all the beer right there.
Yeah, they do. They have a great team down there. They have a great chef as well, so you should definitely check it out if you're in the Valley.
Now, is the chef that is doing the pairings tonight the chef from Seven Hermits?
No, our chef, it'll be Chef Christian Apatz.
Awesome, and so that's happening right here at the Park Hyatt.
Absolutely. 4:30 over on the private deck, so you'll be outside. Backdrop is the mountains. You can't beat the venue.
Yeah, I mean, it's gorgeous already. Look at all these flowers, so beautiful, and I know I see them out watering the flowers every single day. But speaking of watering our taste buds, let's talk a little bit about this pale ale.
So this is the world's greatest pale ale, also named after a bike trail. It's like a session ale, so it's lower in alcohol content, so it's kind of one of those throwback IPAs. And then we have their flagship, Paul Imperial IPA. So this is 8.5%, but it's a little deceptive because you get a lot of those citrus flavors, so you'll be drinking them, and all of a sudden, you probably should be eating a little bit more.
8%, I know.
8.5%.
Oh my goodness. And so it's an Imperial India Pale Ale. What's the difference between the regular IPA and the Imperial?
I do believe it's all the hops that they use, so it's like an imperial version of them, and how some of them use Vienna malts and to our Australian styles. That's where the difference comes.
Which one is your favorite beer?
I would definitely say the Haystacker. That's easy to drink on a cool day, on a warm day, in the afternoon, in the evening.
So tonight, you said it's happening at 4 o'clock here at the Park Hyatt. What else do you want everyone to know about this amazing event? How long is it lasting for?
So it's at 4:30 at the Park Hyatt, and it goes for a couple hours, but we also do it for the next few Thursdays. So I believe next week we will be doing a tasting with Tattinger with their champagnes and sparkling wines.
Awesome.
So that's another fun event to show up for.
So not just beer, but you have wine as well.
Absolutely. We change it every week.
Cool. And so where can we go to get more information about this event specifically tonight?
You can definitely get it off of our website. You can also call the restaurant at 970-827-6600. Anybody would be willing to help you, and you can also reach out to our concierge.
And what is your specific job here?
I am a bartender here at the Park Hyatt in Beaver Creek.
So we can come out and hang out with you tonight?
Absolutely. Every night, not just tonight.
Awesome. And so what's your favorite part about being here at the Park Hyatt?
I mean, just being on mountain and being able to have every guest access everything that we love about living in this valley. It's just a great way to showcase it.
Awesome. And do you need a reservation for tonight?
It's always best to make a reservation, especially if you're in a group of 5 or more. But you can most definitely just show up.
Awesome. And the website one more time.
It's parkhyatt.com. beavercreek.com.
I know.
It should be on the bottom of the screen.
It's Beaver Creek, either way.
Yeah.
Awesome. Shanna, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Looking forward to seeing you tonight, trying some beers and Seven Hermits.
Absolutely.
And next week as well.
Yes, absolutely.
And you'll be here every night.
Yes, every night. Come and sit on the deck.
All right, come meet Shanna tonight and every other night here at the Park Hyatt. Coming up, Leo has a look at your weather forecast, and also the girls from the Beaver Creek Rodeo will be in.